class, welcome back to my kitchen. So we are today on lesson 66. We're discussing how vertebrates swim and move through the water. So the first part of this chapter is about the fins of a fish and kind of how they function and keep the fish upright and moving forward. Now we're going to talk about how the fish controls what level of the water they're in. So to do that, we're going to start with a straw, some scissors, some tape, some clay, a glass of water, a 2-liter bottle with water in it, and that's all. Oh, and a lid for our bottle. Okay, so to begin, we're gonna cut a length of our straw, okay? And so I just cut off the bendy part, and we're gonna tape our straw closed with our tape. Now remember, when we're writing lab reports on these things, we write our procedure step by step, a lot like they do it in the book. That is the correct way to fill out our lab reports. So there we go. It's very fancy taped straw. I'm going to tape the other side of the straw. Here we go. Taping the straw. There we go. Now we're going to take some clay and we're going to use our glass of water because it's easier for me if I need to fish this back out. I can do that pretty simply. And then we're going to try to figure out the right amount of clay to put on our straw so that it just floats at the top. So, making a lovely clay sculpture at the bottom of this straw. Amazing. Here we go. We're going to see if that's enough. Nope. That sunk right down. All right, I need less clay. So here we go. Gross. Now the clay is slimy. It's lovely. All right, let's see how that does now. No? Still sunk right to the bottom. Okay. My hands are getting really gross for you guys in science. Here we go. Let's see if that works. Look at that. So we have it so that our straw is just peeking out of the water just a little bit. I'm gonna hold it closer so that you guys can see it a little better. See? There we go. We have a floating straw. We're losing some clay. And I'm gonna add just a smidge of our clay back. Actually, I'm gonna get some dry clay because this clay is getting really wet. I add a tiny bit of clay so that it sinks a little bit more than it's sinking right now. All right, let's see how that does. There we go. Bob's just right barely at the top. Okay, let me move this again so that you guys can see it better. See, there it is. Just barely peeking out of our cup, which is what we're looking for. So hold on, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, that's way better. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna take our barely buoyant clay straw and we're going to transfer it from our cup of water to our bottle of water. Okay? So here, put that in. And again, it's floating. We're going to put our lid on nice and tight so that our air and our water is trapped in our bottle. And then what I'm going to do is, this would be a good place to pause if you're using this one for a lab report. So if you're using this for a lab report, write down what you think is going to happen because I'm about to squeeze the bottle. All right. Now I'm going to squeeze the bottle and we'll see what happens. If I squeeze it really well, it sinks the straw. And when I let go, it comes right back up. And then if I do it again, squeeze it even better. There we go. And up again. So by squeezing it different amounts, if I squeeze it some, it only goes down a tiny bit. If I squeeze it a lot, it sinks down to the bottom. Do you guys see it? Oh, there it is back on the top. All right, So, and if I take my lid off, and I'm gonna squeeze it again, oh, nothing happens because it was all dependent on the air and the water that were trapped inside of my bottle. Okay? So, hopefully you guys are looking forward to the science fair tomorrow. I am going to be in charge of the games that we do in the middle. So that should be fun. And I will see you guys all tomorrow at school. Have an awesome day. Bye.